So, I suppose we should follow you then. Find your father.
Storm has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the view of the fire. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Sure. Always good to have a barrier against something or other.
What was that?
Are we fighting a wolf? Lovely. Suppose there are wolves everywhere. I hope that's a rare one here. In Skyrim, they're problematic, I would say. Okay.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring?
You look super dirty all of a sudden.
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things.
Sure.
He has confirmed
Things.
that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I fear
Oh, that's a little strange.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Sure.
Please, tell Storm
Just,
what has happened.
you know, tell me what to kill.
So you have seen things, yes.
Pretty good at it.
My magic grows weak,
If
and
anyone
so
can help
does
us
the
now,
barrier around
it is
our
you.
village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Sure.
If anyone
There
can
was a
help us
book,
now,
then a
it is you.
dude, you know,
So you have
stuff.
seen things, yes. My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village.
Sure, you said that already.
Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Okay. I saw Mirak.
Really? How?
There was a book in a temple, and I got transported to, I'm gonna say probably Oblivion. Mirak was there, along with tentacle monsters and a great dragony looking thing.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage.
Sure, sure.
They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within.
Probably the tentacle
Difficult
monsters.
to imagine. But if true, it means what I feared has come to pass.
Okay.
Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him,
So,
are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
okay, sure. I'm Dragonborn, but... So I've been there already. Didn't much help.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
Sure, okay. But why is that important?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time
Obviously,
here
the
is
only two
running out.
options.
The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
Sure, okay. Whatever. It's not really my priority at the moment, but I suppose I could make a brief detour. Kind of more focused on killing Mirak. He's sort of awful. But hey, I guess you'll help me with that? If I do this thing for you? Yeah, last time we went over a bridge. Oh, probably should have done that this time too. Oh, come along. There we are.
By night,
Gross. You know, I'm never going to be able to tell the two of you apart. Lydia's using an axe for the moment, Sophie isn't. There we go. Oh,
Children creep me out. Is it just me, or do they all look the same?
sure.
If we had kids, what do you suppose they would look like?
Well,
Oh no,
you know,
I meant hypothetically.
like
Not that
the
I
two of
would want
us.
to.
Hmm. So, do remember, don't pay over much attention to Sophie. Gotta keep reminding myself of that. Okay, so... Oh, why is the fox suddenly attacking me? Oh, I see. Spriggan. Sure, no choice at all. So, gotta get around here then. Okay, who are you?
We hunt not only to eat, but also to test our skill.
Sure. What have you got for
Take a look.
sale? And, more importantly, what of mine do you want to buy? Oh, wait. How much
Take a
gold
look.
do you have on you? Not
Be careful
enough.
out there. Solstheim is full of dangers.
Okay, so seems to be a fine way up. That's a giant sort of rabbit there. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing particularly interesting, but a cave that may be a shortcut to wherever it is we're going. Always worth keeping those in mind. Okay, and frost troll. Oh. Here he comes. Oh, they're dumb. Forgot how dumb they were.
It's gonna cost you.
Okay, so I've got this feeling that something else is nearby. The problem with trolls is that if you don't kill them quickly enough, they're just going to heal. Okay, Sophie. No, sorry, Lydia. Hard to tell you apart right now. There you are. Nope, nope, I want your sweet, sweet troll fat. That is So wrong. Really should not have said that. So... Huh. Look at that. Troll had a cache of sorts. And some sort of place, ruin here, I suppose. Oh, hi. Hi there. Oh. These are werebears. Okay, so... let's see if we can actually survive this. Seems they're having trouble getting up the hill, that's a plus. I suppose their form is somewhat cumbersome. And they're certainly not helping each other, jostling as they are. No. Sophie. Do take care not to allow the werebears a way to get through. They are really very unimpressed by what I'm doing here. To be fair, I am also unimpressed by what's happening here. I suppose they probably have some resistance to electricity. Okay. I think, perhaps... okay, we got one of them. Nearly have two of them down. That is much quicker. Okay, so let's really hope that Lydia survived. She did. Good. And let's take a little more care now that we know what we're dealing with. Gods. Really very unpleasant looking gentlemen. I was a little surprised when I saw them coming towards us because, to be fair, they looked like, well, unarmed peasants. Okay, so here's the real question. How do you learn how to turn into a werebear? Okay, a little gold. That really wasn't worth the effort, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, so... we all nearly get killed, and all we get is a few gold. That's disappointing. But oh well. Let's continue towards wherever it is we're supposed to be going. I've got it marked on my map, though I really can't remember why we're heading to this place. Oh, we're gonna learn a word on a wall. Presumably a wall. Then we can do something about the mind control that Mirac can exert, which I suppose is a good thing. At least might help us to, you know, challenge him. Not listening. Okay, so this is clearly not the way we're supposed to go. And there's a giant hulking bear there, so... Oh, 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 it's coming for me. It's coming right for me. Okay, so... There is a reason I normally stay to the back, not having the heavy armor that the two of you do. This is certainly a peculiar sort of place. Some barrow. A ruin here. But not a particularly interesting one. Except perhaps there's some sort of ore here. Looks like a gem, actually, but, well. Gems can be had without having to mine for them. Okay. Gotta continue around, I think. Oh. Oh, hey. If we go this way, we can get to the top of the peak. Which may be interesting at the very least. I know that we have a job to do, and I'll admit its importance. But sometimes you see a mountain, and you have to climb it. Sometimes you see a ruin, and you want to see if there are any engravings so that you know what to mark it on your map. White Ridge Barrow, it would seem. Interesting. The name is fitting, considering, you know, the snow. Now, let's head to the top. See what we can see, and then head over to figure out. Oh, hey. Hi. Little goblin man. Good ambush. I give you points for that. Probably should have stayed hidden, though. Definitely a good ambush. I am quite impressed at their ability to do that. Huh. A genuine skull hat. If I recall, those are quite valuable in the right port. Gold potion. That'll work. So, see what's inside the strong box. Okay. Sure. I'm alright with what happened here. Can always use more of these stupid spears,
Ow!
since as far as I can tell, they're nearly weightless. Now, if there isn't something at the peak of this mountain, I'll be a little disappointed. Oh, not a bear. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. There we go. So, now that we've killed the bear, is there anything interesting up here? Or definitely saw a flag over some way. Oh, we've been here before. That's the campsite that we cleared out of those little goblin men. Let's see. Still, while we're here, and I hear another bear. Hey! Dead goblin man. Definitely a bear somewhere. The real question is where? Hello. If I very deftly hop among these rocks here, can you hit me? I'm thinking not. Which works all right for me. But am I hitting you? Not currently. Am I overshooting you? I am. Okay. If I listen for the sound of my arrow hitting, I can easily tell when I'm hitting something. I'm a little shocked that I'm just now learning that, but it's the first time I've been able to do this without some amount of stress. Okay. Come here. That'll work. Right in the eye. Perfect. Now, here's my question. Yep, it fell. The body fell. Sophie, we don't need that body. It fell. What we do need is to come over this way and actually go to the place we're supposed to go. Over here. Kind of a rocky area to scramble down, but totally doable. Okay. Now that we've explored the mountaintop, let's stop fooling around and actually go where it is we're meant. And by meant, I suppose I mean want, because I don't do a damn thing that someone tells me to just because they do it. Or just because they tell me. Okay. More interesting thing to think about now than what I was just talking about. Let's see. What I'm gonna want for this is kind of forgot a little bit that we really need to sell some gear. Didn't forget entirely, but a little bit. Okay, there's a dragon. What we should do here is make the dragon a little bit less alive. Oh, no, he found us. Okay, so what we want to do is back up. Okay, come this way, dragon. And that was a total miss. That's my bad. Okay, dragon, come along. Okay, that'll work. That'll doubly work. A dead dragon is a good dragon, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I didn't know it myself until now, but dragons taste differently depending upon the region they're from. Skyrim dragons take a little of, or taste, I should say, a little of, I don't know. I mean, it's a little like beef, like it's a richness that they have. This dragon, on the other hand, tasted a lot more subtle. You know, like a fish. Still, definite, you know, notes of ash. Really quite good. Okay, do I remember how to do this? Let's double check. I feel like it's been a while since I said a proper prayer. To Kinnereth, let's see. Sure, I would have gotten it right. Praise be to Kinnereth. That was pretty easy, actually. I probably should have, you know, remembered without any fussing. Okay. Now, I definitely think I saw somebody scurrying down here. I don't think the dragon was entirely alone. So, let's take care. Also be prepared to shoot someone, you know, when it becomes necessary. Okay, there was definitely someone up there. I would very much like to kill them before... Oh, what the... Oh, Draugr. Okay. Before they're entirely aware of our presence. Also, we should keep a lookout for traps. Seems like Mirak's style. Hi. Okay. Wasn't me, but one of the two of you definitely gave away our position. We are very quickly here going to enter a situation where I can't carry all the things I need to, aren't we? Okay, so after this, we're going to hightail it back to Raven Rock, or whatever it was called. So,
Have you ever thought that our lives are just one big game?
here we are.
Sitting there playing with us, like some adult plaything. And no, I don't mean that kind of adult. It makes you think, though. Don't.
Sure, does make me think that you think too much about such things. Even if it were true. And it's highly unlikely that that's the case. But even if it were, it's clear to me that I'd be the main character. And I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, hi. Sure. Miss entirely. That'll work for me. Okay, what does this say here? Earth. Interesting. We'll have to see how that works when we turn it to... you know, whatever it was we were supposed to do with it. And what could be in here? More stuff I'd like to take. Meaning... gods. Okay, so... we will have to abandon some of what we've got. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Do
Sophie,
you have something to say?
let's trade.
How about you take me instead?
No,
Damn it.
not
That came out
that
wrong.
sort of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take everything you've got that you aren't using. Okay, so
I'm here.
Now-
If you ever need me.
Lydia,
I'm right behind you.
same thing.
I'm at your service.
Sure. I can deal with this for just a moment. I'll take all these things, and that, and that. And I'll take that. Okay. So, now I'll come over here to this chest, and I'll put into it... ugh. No. I'll put into it all the really heavy things that we don't need. Let's start here with things I might have forgotten about. Those are quite valuable. Okay, so... well, that's ironic. Spell tomes, are actually pretty valuable. Okay. Stop. I don't want to close. Okay, the profit margin on that is not as good as I'd like. Nor that, except I am eating them. You know what? I suppose this is a solution to our problem. Ah. It's almost a solution, except that it kind of hurts. Ow. But we can do this. We could need any of that. Okay, so we've done all that. Any of these really not very valuable? No, they're all pretty valuable. At least 100 to 1. Okay, I suspect we'll find some potions we can get rid of. Maybe. My cutoff here is 100 to 1. So 1 stone of weight should have a value of 100 gold. That'll make it worthwhile-ish. See, this is actually useful too. So we've got to keep that even though the value isn't great. These are useful. Reaches threshold. These could be worthwhile, but probably for someone else. Okay, so certainly get rid of these. Wait, what did I just get rid of? No, don't get rid of the healing potions. That doesn't make sense. I meant to get rid of the magicka potions. Which, to be fair, didn't really get me much benefit. Okay, so... yeah, we don't need these. We'll probably end up using that potion. Skooma just doesn't meet our threshold. But we'll keep it as light. Okay, so now we have to go through the truly heavy things. Certainly not 100 to 1. Destruction. Okay, so there's one. That'll work. It is a shame to get rid of all the otherwise valuable things, but, well, we're carrying way too much. This also doesn't meet the threshold. That does, though. So, silver ring, exactly 100 to 1. Great. Okay, these don't entirely meet it. Curious, yes, okay. My equipment does. This does not. Okay. Now. Definitely not. No. No, but I'll save it for now. No. I believe I... Oh. Get rid of this, because these are what I'll use in battle. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll use this. Much better. Okay, these swords are worthless. These are not great. This is better. You know, I really should have been maybe doing some sort of better threshold than just the one. Because now I'm getting rid of things I might not have to. Oh well, I'll take the really good stuff back after I offload.
Do you have something to say? Uh-oh. I hope that wasn't valuable.
Sure.
You should have seen your face.
The first time you told the joke. It maybe was funny the first time. But even that I'm not entirely certain of. Okay, so I use that, so you can take one of these. And I suppose all of these things. And some of these. Really? You'd rather wear the elven. Alright, sure. So, based upon that, I'm pretty sure that I got rid of way too much. Was there anything else that was particularly heavy? Yes. Okay. So, now that I know that, and we look here at what you're wearing. 55 armor versus 37 armor. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Okay, so. Great.
All right then.
Now. This is boring, and I feel bad how boring it is, but we can still make some profit. Let's take everything that is enchanted at the very least. Not sure. Yeah, I should have done better. So, 1 to 50. Let's take these. And perhaps that's really all that's worthwhile. Sure. Okay. You know what? I'll just keep these for now. Okay. Sorry that was so boring, but seemed necessary, praise Kinnereth. Let's make sure that we are ready. Makes people do my bidding. Love it. And that dragon so conveniently lent its soul. Okay, so now we have to get back over to the place that we need to do the thing at. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, we can also see if there's a merchant in that town of Skal, so that we can, you know, sell to him. Then hightail it to Raven Rock. Make sure that we sell every last scrap we've got, and take all their gold, so that we're truly ready to plunder some more. I've got to say, this whole being a dragonborn thing does tend to get you quite a bit of plunder. And I appreciate that. Okay, so somewhere around here, and I did it again. Came down the river. When I really should have gone to where there was a bridge. Because there was a bridge across that river. Oh well. Okay. So, Kenrith be praised. I'm kind of doubting that these people will like what I'm doing. So, Sophie and Lydia. Great. Glad you're here. Let's see what happens. Okay, good. Destroy the stupid... Oh no, that's a monster. That's a very gross monster.
We'll pay for that.
I mean, I'm glad that the two of you are here, but it is a pretty grotesque sort of monster. And here's the question. There's the answer. A grotesque but profitable monster. We'll have to find more of those. Hi.
Allmaker bless you. You have saved us.
So,
Must be going mad.
okay.
Then so must everyone else.
Strange monsters when we destroy those things. Don't build it again. If you please. But we saw at least one more of those stones.
In Skyrim all perverts. They said I had injured my leg, and one of them told me to remove my clothes,
Okay,
so he could use his healing hands on me.
here's the
He
bridge.
needed a bit of healing himself after that.
And our dead wolf friend. Good job, Wolfie. You stay. I'm glad we don't have to carry some, I don't know, useless mutt around with us. Well, I don't know. Maybe a dog would be nice. Okay, a child.
I welcome you,
Where
friend
did
of
what's
the
his
skull.
name go? Okay, here's what's his name. Hi.
If anyone can help us
The
now,
air is
they should.
different.
Yeah.
We are safe.
Yeah, I did that thing.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you.
Great. Works for me. What, do I get a cut of your plunder or something? What do we do now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
Great. Okay. Is there any other way I could, you know, just kill him first?
I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
Great. What do you know about it, then?
Miraak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about black books.
So,
I believe
like this
he
book.
knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
Sure. Works for me.
May darkness never touch you.
So, this man here looks like a smith. And Sophie.
What is it?
Got a trade.
Are you sure you want to trust me with that?
Oh, sure. And by trust you with that, you mean, should I take all the things I already gave you to sell them to this kind man over here? Yes, that seems about right. Okay, so take all these things. It sure would be nice if we had a... whatchamacallit? Enchanting table
glad that's
nearby,
sorted.
but I'm willing to bet the Skull aren't big on that. Okay,
Well,
you.
woman, there have been many strangers in our lands these past few
Sure.
years.
What have you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
Okay, good. You've got some gold on ya. You have a pickaxe. Some alright armor. Okay. Some pretty good armor that I can't wear myself, but perhaps one of my friends might like. Okay, so, but the first thing we've got to do is sell you some things that I think will turn a profit. Okay, let's see. Try to only sell the things that aren't enchanted. Like that. If I want to use a sword with both hands, I'll need to keep 2. I only need to keep one of these things on the off chance I don't already know the enchantment, so I'll keep the lightest of them. Really should write down a list of the enchantments I've already learned. I have no idea, for example, if I know that enchantment. Okay, I don't need 3 of these. In fact, I'll keep 1. Okay, so... You don't have enough gold. Here's what I'll do for you. Do I think... You know, I'm not sure that these will be any better than what my friends already have. But they sure are expensive. Okay,
Good day.
so... There's a thing that I think I learned about. Where... You can make bags. If you know what you're doing. I don't entirely... Oh, I could make more of that. Interesting. Okay, and... Not here. So, is it over here at this tanning rack? Yeah, this is where I want to be. Okay, so... I need a lot of leather, some buckles.
Because I already have one.
Leather and buckles. Okay, so...
It's been many winters since
You.
this has been a
The weapons of the skull will never be dull.
Sure.
Take a look.
So, I need from you some iron. Sure, I'll take all your iron, I'll take all your leather. I don't think I need steel. Now, in return for that, you're going to buy things like this from me that I don't want to carry around anymore. Great.
Oh.
Am I not wearing? Oh. Stolen items. Gotcha. So, use the forge.
May the Allmaker protect us from whatever dark power took control of us.
That requires steel. Okay, to make steel, what do I do?
There have been many strangers in our lands these past few years.
I'd like to make steel, which you make in a way, I'm sure. I can make iron, I can make gold and ebony. Okay. So I need corundum. Great. So, hi.
Call you a friend.
Here's what I'd
Take a look.
like to do. I'd like to buy some more things from you. I'd like to buy your steel. And let's leave it as that for now. I don't actually know how many
Good day.
buckles I need. But we'll get plenty. Great. So, I'm gonna need you to move, ma'am.
You
Thank you kindly. Okay, so I can't make any of
The world
these.
beyond our lands is no place for the skull. But he won't listen.
This increases 75. Okay. Make one of these.
I wonder why the Dunmer are called Dark Elves. It makes them sound really evil.
Great. Okay, now I need to see what else I can wear. So, if I go here, and I put on this. Back left, back right. Front left, front right. Okay. I've got a back left. Back right. Front left, front right. Side left and side right. Okay. Okay, so side left and side right.
Raven Rock.
Okay, there we are. Theoretically, I could do this, but
Oh, how happy it makes you.
doesn't help.
You speak the truth.
Whatever.
Makes my heart glad
So.
to see her keeping busy after hiking.
I put on this, this, and this. I can carry more. Quite lovely.
Very well.
Then
I'll ask Edlin to train us.
praise be to Kinnereth. And let's set off after this incredibly boring, apologies, period of time.